Okay, so how to make a Torah reading happen. We went over this a little bit in class. I'm going to go over the Torah reading I gave you in class in this video, and then in another video, we're going to do a Torah reading that I've never done before. This one I pretty much have memorized, so this will go pretty smoothly. But I also want to show you the reality of reading a Torah reading that you've never done before. Because that's also possible. So for verse 6, we started with reading the Hebrew, chanting the trope, finding the middle point in the verse, and then when you're comfortable, move over to the Torah side. So, Olat Tamid Ha'asuya Behar Sinai L'Reach Nichoach Isha Ladonai. Olat, sorry, just the trope. Tipcha etnachtah, pasha munach katon, tipcha, sof pasuk. Olat, tamid, ha'asuya, behar Sinai, l'reach nichoach, Isha Ladonai. Over on the Torah side, try not to look over. Olat Tamid Ha'asuya Behar Sinai L'reach Nichoach Isha Ladonai. And once you feel really good about that first verse, then go on to the next verse. V'nisko Revi'it Hahin Lakeves Ha'echad Bakodesh Haseich Nesech Shechar Ladonai. If Hebrew's not an issue for you, just go ahead and go straight to the tropes. But for this, we're going to go step by step in this video. So, Pashta Munach Katon Tipcha etnachtah Revi'i Tevir Mercha Tipcha Sof pasuk V'nisko Revi'i Tahin Lakeves Ha'echad Bakodesh Haseich Nesech Shechar Ladonai. V'nisko, on the Torah side, V'nisko Revi'i Tahin Lakeves Ha'echad Bakodesh Haseich Nesech Shechar Ladonai. And then if you can, go back and chant the first two verses on the trope side and then on the Torah side, or if you can, just go right to the Torah side. For us, we'll take an extra step. So on the trope side, Olat Tamid Ha'asuya Behar Sinai L'reach Nichoach Isha Ladonai V'nisko Revi'i Tahin Lakeves Ha'echad Bakodesh Haseich Nesech Shechar Ladonai. Olat Tamid Ha'asuya Behar Sinai L'reach Nichoach Isha Ladonai V'nisko Revi'i Tahin Lakeves Ha'echad Bakodesh Haseich Nesech Shechar Ladonai. Verse 8, read the Hebrew, chant the trope, chant the text. Ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. Pashta munach katon tipcha munach etnachtah kadma mapach pashta katon tevir mercha tivcha, sof pasuk. Ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. It's a longer verse. Let's try it again on the trope side and then try to move to the Torah side. So on the trope side, Ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. See if you can just get to bein ha'arbaim. So we'll try ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim. So we're in like the halfway mark or the comma of the verse. So find ve'et. Ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim. Back to the trope side if you need to. Keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. Find keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. Try the whole thing on the trope side and then the whole thing on the Torah side. Whole thing meaning the first 3 verses. Olat tamid ha'asuya behar Sinai l'reach nichoach ishe ladonai v'nisko rivi'it hahin lakeves ha'echad ba'kodesh hasech nesech shechar ladonai ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. On the Torah side, Olat tamid ha'asuya behar Sinai l'reach nichoach ishe ladonai v'nisko rivi'it hahin lakeves ha'echad ba'kodesh hasech nesech shechar ladonai ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai. How'd you do? You can keep going back. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can just rewind, try it all over again. For now, we're going to keep going. So we're on verse 9. And the reason I picked this Torah reading is because it covers groups 1, 2, and 3. So mircha, tivcha, munach, etnachtah, kadma, mapach, pashta, munach, katon, munach, revi'i, and darga, tevir. The only thing that's missing from here is kadma v'yazla, but I'll find that for you in another Torah reading. But this is a really great Torah reading to just try the groups that appear most often. So verse 9, Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. So we have pashta katon mercha tivcha etnachtah munach revi'i darga tevir mercha tivcha Sof pasuk. Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim Ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. Try it again on verse 9. Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim. Try to do that much on the Torah side. Uvyom, ready? Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim. Back to the trope side. Ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. Find ushnei. Ushnei, ready? Ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. Try the whole verse. Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. Now we should try the first 4 verses, lines 6, 7, 8, and 9, and see what happens, okay? So you can try to go from the trope side and then the Torah side, but to really make sure that we're not relying on this anymore, try to just go from the Torah side for these first 3 verses, and then if you need to, peek over for verse 9 if you need to only, okay? So from the Torah side, from the beginning. Olat tamid ha'asuya behar Sinai l'reach nichoach ishe ladonai v'nisko rivi'it hahin lakeves ha'echad ba'kodesh hasech nesech shechar ladonai Ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim Ushnei esronim solet mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko. How'd you do? It's okay, you can always go back and review. We're going to go on to verse 10, the final one. Remember, this is newer for us. Mercha tivcha sof aliyah. But we know the first 3 tropes for sure. Mercha tivcha etnachtah. Mercha tivcha sof aliyah. The Hebrew, olat Shabbat bishabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Olat Shabbat bishabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Try the first 3 words. Olat Shabbat bishabbato. Back to the trope side. Al olat hatamid v'niska. Back to the Torah side. Al olat hatamid v'niska. From the beginning of the verse 10. Olat Shabbat bishabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Try the entire Torah reading, okay? Actually, no, I lied. Let's go back to the newer verses that we've learned. So we're going to go back to verse 9. So we're going to review these last 2 verses on the trope side and then the Torah side. And then we're going to add the top 3 verses that we're a little bit more familiar with by now in the video and by now in our review session. So in our learning session. So verse 9 on the trope side. Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim Ushnei esronim solat mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko olat Shabbat b'Shabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Check over verse 9, how it begins. Then go to the Torah side. Uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim ushnei esronim solat mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko olat Shabbat b'Shabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Okay, now you can decide to go back over lines 6 through 10 on the trope side, and then go to the Torah side. For us, because this is our very, very, very beginner video on how to do a Torah reading, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do the entire Torah reading on the trope side. And then when we move to the Torah side, go ahead and put a hand over the right-hand side of your screen, or just put a couple Post-it notes, or just, put a piece of paper folded over the top of your monitor, whatever is easiest to you, but really try not to look over, okay? So trope side first, and then cover it up, and then just the Torah side, okay? So trope side. Olat tamid ha'asuya behar Sinai l'reach nichoach isha ladonai v'nisko rivi'it hahin lakebes ha'echad ba'kodesh hasech nesech shechar ladonai ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim ushnei esronim solat mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko olat Shabbat b'Shabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. Okay, give it a once over. Any tricky parts? Great, cover it up, and let's go to the Torah side. Olat tamid ha'asuya behar Sinai l'reach nichoach ishe ladonai v'nisko rivi'it hahin lakebes ha'echad ba'kodesh hasech nesech shechar ladonai ve'et hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbaim keminchat haboker uchnisko ta'aseh ishe reach nichoach ladonai uvyom hashabat shnei chivasim b'nei shana timimim ushnei esronim solat mincha bilula vashemen v'nisko olat Shabbat b'Shabbato al olat hatamid v'niska. How'd you do? Did you look over? Did you peek? It's okay if you did. But that's the simplest way to learn a Torah reading, with all of the steps. So just as we've done in class, reading the Hebrew, chanting the trope, finding a middle part in the verse, like an etnachtah or a revi'i, if there is no etnachtah, and going halfway on the Torah side. Or if Torah reading reading Hebrew comes a little bit easier to you, just go ahead and chant the tropes and then just chant the Hebrew and then make your way over to the Torah side. And then in terms of really internalizing it, going one verse at a time, trope side, Torah side. The next verse, the new verse, in this case, number 7, as I'm pointing, trope side, Torah side. And then you can either do 6 and 7 trope side and 6 and 7 Torah side, or you can just do verse 7 Torah side. I'll write this out all for you, just as an example. And also, I'm a very visual person, so hearing me talk, I'm finding myself confusing right now. So that'll be in the description of the video and in the email I send out for the class. Awesome work. Yasher koach, kol hakavod. In the next video, I'm going to give you a Torah reading that I don't know. So give me a few minutes and I'll get that video up. Good luck.